Good morning, guys. Myself Sandeep Kumar Reddy from Ingenious Competitive Training Academy. Today we'll be discussing about excretory system. Please go through whatever has been given in my playlist. You will find various videos in it from the topic wise. So initially, as you can see, excretory system consists of kidneys, and from there we'll have maximum information regarding this. So let us see. Initially starts with kidneys. The study of excretory system is known as nephrology. We knew that there is a functional unit inside the kidney, that is nephron. So the same meaning, nephrology is the study of excretory system. As you can see to the right, how exactly the parts of kidney and excretory system are. The glands over the kidney are known as adrenal glands. As you can see, the renal vein and artery and aorta and vena cava. So the same, we have urethra and bladder. So these are a few important parts we should remember. The location of the kidney is both the sides of the backbone, that we should remember. And what exactly the shape is? Kidney shape is in the shape of bean and the color is thick red. And what is the weight of the kidneys are 120 to 170 grams. Nearly in between that you will have the kidneys weight. The glands over the kidneys, they are adrenal, as I had already told. What exactly the function of the kidneys? The main function is for the filtration and purification of the blood in human body, and it acts as a hydrostatic organ. What exactly the hydro means? Water. Hydrostatic organ means water filtration organ. The kidney filters 175 liters of water but excretes only 1.5 to 2 liters of water. Rest water is circulated. So as you can see to the right, how exactly the excretory system and what exactly we have been given. The color of urine is yellow. We knew that the urine color is always yellow because of urochrome. The chemical present in urine is, that is, glucose is present in the urine. You should remember all these questions you will be asked for examination. I request you guys to share it to your friends. There are near about 800 plus question papers have been given in my playlist for the various examinations. You can directly go through them. All questions are useful for you for the cracking your job. So what exactly the smell of urine is due to? After pouring a toilet, then the smell will be observed. So that smell is known as, that is because of ammonia itself. The smell is absent in the case of children because of lack of that ammonia. The father of organ transplantation is, you should know, as you can see, that father of organ transplantation, Dr. Joseph E. Murray, had been called as father of organ transplantation. But the study of artificial organs is known as bionics. We should know few organs will be malfunctioned and it will be taken out. That will be replaced by the artificial organs like dialysis. With the help of dialysis, artificial kidney is kept. So that is invented by whom? That is invented by William Koch. As you can see to the right of this figure, how exactly the artificial kidney has been made, and in 1943 William Koch had found the artificial kidney. He belongs to Netherlands. How exactly the kidney functions? Inside each nephron, a special blood vessel called a glomerulus works like a strainer to keep blood cells and needed substances in while letting extra fluid and wastes out. Each kidney contains about 1 million nephrons, tiny filtering centers that cleans the blood. So you should remember the functional unit is what? That is nephron. So each kidney which contains about 1 million nephrons, tiny filtering centers that clean the blood. Blood enters the kidney here through the renal artery. You should remember that blood enters through the kidney. That artery is known as renal artery. Drop by drop urine is produced and travels to the bladder through this tube called ureter. That yellow color, as you can see, how that drop by drop is accumulated into the ureter, then we excrete by the urination. What exactly the one which doesn't consume of water or excretes during the whole life, they are known as lepisma. As you can see, the silverfish, this is the one which doesn't even consume or even excretes during the whole life. And we have few diseases regarding excretory system and kidney, that is hematuria is the presence of red blood cells in the urine. The presence of 10 or more red blood cells per high power yield is abnormal. So in this case, what you will have is, in the case of urine, you will find some blood in it. So that diagnosis is known as hematuria. And next we have glucosuria. So in this specialty endocrinology, this is the excretion of glucose into the urine. You will find what? Glucose in the urine. Ordinarily, urine contains no glucose because the kidneys are able to reabsorb all of the filtered glucose from the tubular fluid back into the bloodstream. So if you find the blood, that is hematuria. If you find the glucose in urine, it is glucosuria. And if I say polyuria, so it is excessive urination can have causes that are not due to underlying diseases. Examples including intake of large amounts of fluid and alcohol use. If you consume more alcohol and water, then you will have these kind of problems, that is polyuria, that is excessive urination. You should know exactly what are the diagnoses are present in our daily life. Albuminuria. So this is something is a sign of kidney disease and means that you have too much albumin in your urine. It's a protein found in the blood. A healthy kidney doesn't let albumin pass from the blood into urine. A damaged kidney lets some albumin pass into the urine. The less albumin in your urine, the better. So in the case of presence of albumin means there is some malfunctioning of your kidney. So this kind of albuminuria is also one type of disease where you will find albumin in your urine. And black urine. How the black urine comes? The darker urine is, the more concentrated it tends to be. Dark urine is most commonly due to dehydration. However, it may be an indicator that excess, unusual or potentially dangerous waste products are circulating in the body. So as you can see to the right, how exactly the urine color will be dark because of excessive dehydration. So please remember, you have to consume water. And diabetes insipidus. This is one thing, it's an uncommon disorder that causes an imbalance of fluids in the body. This imbalance makes you very thirsty even if you had something to drink. It also leads you to produce large amounts of urine. So this is one case, diabetes insipidus, where you will be having the same pituitary gland produces insufficient ADH, hence the kidneys make a lot of urine. So it's a malfunctioning of pituitary gland which produces insufficient ADH. Adenine, you go through whatever has been given the ADH stands. Diabetes insipidus, it's an uncommon disorder that causes an imbalance of fluids in the body. This imbalance makes you very thirsty even if you have had something to drink. It also leads to produce large amount of urine. Okay. Next we have the sugar disease. In the case of sugar, it's a diabetes mellitus, commonly known as diabetes. It's a metabolic disease that causes high blood sugar. When there is a less secretion of insulin secreted by what? That is pancreas. That pancreas start malfunctioning, then you will have the less secretion of insulin. Then you will have the sugar level in your blood will be increased. So then you will have diabetes mellitus disease. The hormone insulin moves sugar from the blood into your cells to be stored or used for energy. With diabetes, your body either doesn't make enough insulin or can't effectively use the insulin it does make. So these are the few things how sugar affects the body. As you can see, it directly affects the brain, heart, liver and joints. So you'll have these kind of problems. Next we have uremia. It's a common condition of having high levels of urea in the blood. Urea is one of the primary components of urine. It can be defined as an excess of ammonia acid and protein metabolism. End products such as urea and creatinine in the blood that would be normally excreted in the urine. So this is the one. Uremia is one type of disease in which ammonia will be excessively excreted in your urine. So this is one type of problem in it. And renal failure. So this is, as you can see to the right, how exactly acute renal failure looks like. So it's a kidney failure is when kidneys don't work as well as they should. The term kidney failure covers a lot of problems. These problems can result to kidney failure, and you have to transplant or change, and you have to do dialysis process. Then only the kidney can be functioned and the blood can be purified. Calcium oxalate crystals. We should remember these are the most common cause of kidney stones. So kidney stones are due to calcium oxalate crystals, hard clumps of minerals and other substances that form in the kidneys. These crystals are made from oxalate, a substance found in foods like green leafy vegetables combined with calcium. So this is the kidney stones are due to calcium oxalate crystals. I request you to call me on 766730 if you want 2100 PDF of GK and GS. I hope this excretory system video will help you a lot. If you have any queries, you can call me. If there is any remarks, you can message me by commenting down to this video. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a great life.